I'm not too good with these kind of things yet. Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice. Yeah, it was a good movie. I mean, I wasn't I wasn't bored. There's certain parts of the movie I thought, wow, this is really good. That's awesome looking. It's it's not a bad movie. It's not a fantastic movie. It's an enjoyable movie for a movie with no joy. Um, Something about the DC, ever since Nolan took over the Batman, they're all dark, gritty. There's not really any jokes. There's very few jokes. The Man of Steel, there's a few humorous parts. And mostly it's just sort of depressing. And that's how this movie sort of trots along. And the best thing about the movie, of course, most people have been saying, is Ben Affleck as Batman. I was never really against the casting at the start. I was just like, yeah, he's a good actor, I think. I thought he could do it. Daredevil, it depends on the director. It probably depends on the writers. It depends on the actors. What's the words out of my brain? Level of skill. That's not the word I look for. Expertise. He's wiser now as an actor, most likely. So, it's gonna be a lot better than Daredevil. Any part of Batman in that was excellent. I think that's the. I guess I should say spoilers, because I'm probably gonna spoil stuff. I don't care. Spoilers. It would probably be peppered in here. I'm not gonna just jump out to spoilers here. I'm not gonna do a review and spoilers. I'm just gonna throw it all at once because I'm new to this, and this is how I'm gonna do it. Any part of Batman in it was really good. Him as Bruce Wayne, it was good. I like to know a little more backstory to this Batman, in this universe. I like, another Batman origin kind of thing. It's not necessarily his origin; it shows his parents dying again. But I actually like the way it was shown. It was very artistic, I guess you want to say, very comic book-ish. The bats raising him in the well. I was praying to God that's a dream. A sensation he was feeling, not reality. It kind of, I don't like some of that, but that's just me. But like I said, Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne Batman was really good. I've seen people complain, Batman kills people. Well, he kills people. It doesn't really bother me as much because, one, they're shooting machine guns at him, and realistically, it's probably going to be really hard to not kill them to defend yourself. So, it's fine with me. And I grew up on the Tim Burton, '89 Batman. And then Batman Returns. Batman set guys on fire, threw them down a fucking shaft. He killed people. So to me, it's alright. I'm not, I watch the Avengers and they kill people. I don't. And they kill the bad people. I don't, I don't hold Batman to a higher standard. And I was never, when I was younger, I never really read the Batman comics. I always liked him. I grew up watching the old '60s show, which I found funny, and not like I thought that was my definitive Batman. I found it funny. It was campy as crap, but it was humorous, entertaining. And I love the Burton Batmans. They're good. I mean, I read some Batmans here and there. It wasn't, I read some Supermans here and there. I grew up on the Christopher Reeve Supermans. So Man of Steel to me was a very jarring difference for those. I see the movie as what it is. I always go into movies open-minded. I don't hold them to the certain standards. They have to match this, that, or the other. And there's parts of Man of Steel I didn't like. Overall, it was an okay movie. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. It's something I've only seen one time. I actually DVR'd it and never watched it. And as you can see, I've just gone off on a little tangent here. Back to Batman. He was good in the movie, killing people. I'm fine with it because they're bad guys. They're shooting at them with machine guns. They're trying to kill other people. They're threatening other people. I don't care if he kills them to save the good person. So, you know, I don't care. It doesn't bother me. But he was good. Jeremy Irons as Alfred. He was good casting. I like Jeremy Irons ever since, you know, Die Hard with a Vengeance. You know, so he was good in it. Henry Cavill, that's Superman. I think he did a better job this time than he did in Man of Steel. Again, Superman, he's joyless. I hate to do it, but you know, I think the Christopher Reeve Superman, you know, he made jokes, quirks, you know, quips at criminals. I see that kind of borders on camp, and they're trying to go for the serious route, you know, which is fine. It's just, but he did a good job, Superman. Amy Adams, I think is her name, as Lois Lane. Bathtub scene, excellent. She was in the rest of the movie. Yeah, someone with a stick at the end, right? Oh, whatever. That was good, excellent. Got distracted by breast. Hold on. Let me get back. Yeah, it's my pervert. Lost the whole movie there. Holly Hunter as Senator Finch. The Granny's peach tea or whatever. It was funny. And that part was actually sort of in the Capitol with the explosion. That was actually, that borders on a suspenseful thriller. It was suspenseful. It was good, yet weird. Superman was right there. He looked at the guy in the chair. I can't remember the name, so don't kill me on that. And apparently the bomb was in the wheelchair that Lex Luthor gave him earlier on. Is the chair lined with lead? Superman looked right at it. Didn't notice the bomb. He looked at the guy. I mean, he wasn't, and he said a little something later. He wasn't looking for it, which means he didn't look down at the chair and notice it. He didn't hear any kind of mechanisms or whatever, or maybe the chair's lined with lead so he couldn't see it. Is that still a thing in this universe? I don't remember from Man of Steel. But that part with the Capitol explosion, I think was excellent. The way he was sitting in the fire, looking depressed. That's Superman. He would be sad if something like that happened and he could not stop it. That was excellent. Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. Yeah, I always thought, man, she's a little bit too thin, but you know, she proved me wrong. I wasn't against it. I just wasn't impressed by the casting, but she impressed me in the movie. I thought she did an excellent job. So the part where she saves Batman from Doomsday, or the Cave Troll, or whatever else you want to call him. Mutant Ninja Turtle or whatever, was excellent. And when you see all three of them next to each other, and she, you know, that was all. I loved all that. That was good. Her fighting was excellent. Batman dodging Doomsday was excellent because you know he couldn't, nothing he could really do. Now onto the Lex Luthor, Jesse Eisenberg. It was okay. It's not the Lex Luthor I'm used to seeing. It's a different take. I don't say the actor, Jesse Eisenberg, was bad, which I don't think he's a bad actor. And he has to use what he's given in the script and direction he's given by the director. So I don't know if that's an actor, his way of wanting to portray it, if that was Zack Snyder's way of him wanting to portray it, or DC, or all the cooks in the kitchen got in there and did all that. We don't know. He did. I mean, he was okay. When he went, the quirks were just, yeah. When he got kind of psycho, it was good. He was good then. When he got psycho, went a little psycho, a little menacing, that was fine. The whole Doomsday thing, It was good for what it was in this movie. I just wish they hadn't used Doomsday. But they used it so at the end of the movie, spoilers, they could kill Superman. Um, which I think was done. It was done nicely. I mean, I enjoyed it. I was impressed that they actually did it. You know, actually went through with it. So well, ever since I saw Doomsday in the trailer, I was like, are they gonna kill him? I didn't think they would, since it's on the second movie in their universe. It's gonna go on all these others, and I was surprised they actually went through with it. Um, the whole Superman thing with Lois then, and when he goes off to stab Doomsday with a stick. It was, I think, it was very well done, very well acted, shot, performed, whatever. I thought it was good for what it was. And after that, it got more somber, depressing. But death of Superman, burials, all this and that. The other Batman tell Wonder Woman, you know, form a team, get all the other metahumans together. Aquaman was in there, Flash, Cyborg. Um, but now they show the dirt rising off the coffin at the end. So, Superman's still alive. They should not have shown that. Should have left it up in the air for the general movie-going audience who doesn't know he will come back. Which, of course, most people, common sense-wise, think, see Superman. He's gonna come back. And, no. But, yeah, part of you got nuked in space, and, he regenerated from that. You're pretty much saying, yeah, he's coming back. Anyway, but, and that was good. The whole big build-up of the movie. Batman v Superman. The fight was excellent. It was short. Excellent fight. My biggest complaint was the build-up to the fight. Was you knew what Batman was going to do it. You knew that from the end of Man of Steel, the very beginning of this movie show, exactly why he doesn't like Superman. He didn't really need any more else, in my point of view, to want to take down Superman. The U.S. Capitol explosion added to that because he didn't do anything. He was there, and if he wasn't there, this would never happen, kind of thing. Superman stopped Batman earlier on in the movie when he's chasing criminals. When Batman's chasing criminals, Superman stops him to say, "They shine a light again. The bat, don't show up. The bat is dead. Whatever. Drop it. Leave it." So Superman there at that point was already threatening Batman. So does Superman really need any other pushing to do it? With the whole Lex Luthor kidnapping Superman's mother, saying you have to, you got an hour to find her and save her, or you can go bring me the head of the bat, and he'll give his mom back. Superman goes to Lois first, wastes time. Talks to her, says he's got to convince Batman to help him, or he'll kill his mother, or he's got to kill Batman, or the other thing, he's got to kill Batman. They established later on in the movie when Lois is drowning, Batman can hear her. Could he not hear his mother? If he just flew over the city, would he not be able to listen for his mom to find her, save her that way? The other thing is when he finally decides he's got to fight Batman, he's gonna go talk to him. When he shows up, and he's trying to talk to him at first, and Batman keeps trying to hurt him or take him down. I don't understand why Superman just starts attacking Batman. I guess he just gets pissed. But he could easily just fly up in the air and just start talking to Batman. Just talk to him. He didn't have to get so close to him. He just, from a distance, talk to him. It only takes like 3 lines. Hey, yo, Luthor's got my mom. I need help. And just try to convince him that way instead of having to try to beat Batman's ass. That kind of gripe with me. I'm sure there's things that kind of bothered me a little bit. But otherwise, like I said, the fight was very well done. Then you get the best Batman scene where he saves Superman's mom, which is very well done. This movie, it has so much in it. You can't really do a proper, straight review of this movie without having to go from here to here to here to here to here, because the movie goes from here to here to here to here. So, it's hard to do. I still think parts of the movie was tight. Really, I say it's very well put together, and then all of a sudden just jump off to other parts. The very beginning of the movie for me was enjoyable. Middle, kind of slow burned. Once the Batman fight kicked in with Superman, I think the movie kept its pace from that point on, except for the cameos of the other of Aquaman, Cyborg, and Flash. Flash cameos earlier on in the movie, coming back in time, and I assume it's Flash. It's really hard to see because blurry, so I don't know the actor really playing him. When they show Wonder Woman has to click on the icons, and then she watches little videos. I mean, Flash stopping the robbery, the beer store, liquor store, gas station, whatever it was. It was fine. That was kind of cool. Aquaman awkwardly staring at the camera for it felt like eternity. I just it was awkward. It was cool to see him when his eyes were just lit up underneath the water and you can't make him out. But it just went on too long. The cyborg part was okay. The snippets itself went a distance, length of time. The last part was fine for what it was. It just felt shoehorned in. But it was alright. I just wish they could have found another way of doing it. Mention it. I don't know. It's hard. I'm not the one. I'm not the writer. I'm not the director. I'm not whatever producers. How they did it. It was okay. It served its purpose. Some people probably got excited, and that's what you gotta do. But I would say it's hard to really rate this movie. If you want to do it out of 5 stars, yeah, it'd be hard. I would say 3 stars out of 5. It's an enjoyable movie. I would see it again. I would probably even buy it on Blu-ray without owning Man of Steel, because to me, I get to pop this movie in, tell my wife the backstory, Man of Steel from what I've seen one time, or just read a synopsis from the internet and just fill her in on the end of the movie, which she wouldn't have to because this movie, I think, shows it. I don't know if it shows Zod getting killed or not. I can't recall. But just fill her in on that, tell her that, and I think she can pick up from this movie and just move forward. No, I haven't even watched Man of Steel. But like I said, I think 3 stars out of 5. I didn't let my expectations get too high for it. My expectations were just mainly for the battle between them two, which I thought would be a little bit longer or have happened at least twice in the film. That you have a little battle and Batman realizes he needs more help from his better suit, more power. Build it up. But I think it was a good movie. Like I said, 3 stars out of 5. I'm interested in Wonder Woman now. I want to see the movie. I'm interested in. I really want to see a solo Batman movie. So I'd see it directed by Zack Snyder. Because, like I said, he's the popular Michael Bay or something. Because all style, no substance, or all style, no character development. I never really base movies on directors, so you can see behind me. Let me see. My big thing as a kid was Transformers. I've seen the Bay movies. They're okay. I mean, I like them. Some of them, they're entertaining enough for me. It's not what I would have wanted, but to me, I just take it as what it is. It's a separate thing that doesn't belong to this thing. It's just, I'm able to separate myself from stuff. And I just watch movies to be entertained. I don't watch movies for critically acclaimed movies or this, that, the other. I just watch movies for fun. And that's what I do. So it's really hard for me to dislike, to really purely hate a movie, because I just watch them for what they are. They're just movies. Nothing to get your panties in a twist about. So